name is Tom Tursich. I'm currently a server at Indy Blue, a restaurant in Collinswood. High school, I went to Haddon Township High School, and college went to Moravian College in Bethlehem. In my free time, go to the gym, write. I do a lot of writing. My friend Emery Lynch passed away the summer going into my senior year of high school, and it caused me to reflect on my mortality. It was a realization that we all die and that life is now, and you gotta get up and do something. And so in high school, I knew I wanted to travel, and I knew I didn't have any money. So I searched world walking, traveling cheaply, and I came upon this guy, Steve Newman, in the 80s, who had walked around the world. And I realized that's what I want to do. That's it. It's cheap. Let's go. I was going to leave after high school. My parents weren't having that for obvious reasons. So off to college it was. Sophomore year of college, Emery's best friend, my very good friend and neighbor, Shannon Newell, passed away too. It was another hit, another reinforcement that the World Walk needed to happen. Even though the World Walk started off as something maybe capricious and just something a high schooler would dream up, it's been something with me for so long that it's matured with me. After college, the World Walk kind of fizzled out. Didn't have any sponsors, had student loans to pay, but I knew I still needed to make it happen. And I chose to live at home, save money. I was going to leave last year. I think I had the money to leave last year, but I wanted to give myself a full year to prep for the walk. So I figured this April 2nd, that's when I'm leaving. Initially it was going to be me walking out the front door, a complete unknown. I bought a bicycle cart that I figured I could attach to my belt and walk with that. And you put 100 pounds of supplies in the cart and not have it weighing down on my back. So I went to the factory in Collinswood, a maker space, because I figured they'd be able to do some aluminum work. So I went up there one morning and I saw this guy with a beard, the owner, Tom Marchetti. I said, "Hey, I need some aluminum work done. You think you'd help me out?" He said, "Yeah, sure. What's it for?" I said, "I'm planning on walking around the world." And right away, Marchetti took to it. I had the cart in my car, so I pulled it out. He said, "We'll get rid of this thing. We'll build you a custom cart. I'll get you some sponsors, and we'll throw you a fundraiser." A few months later, Tom Marchetti has the cart built. I signed with Philadelphia Sign Co. They're going to be giving me some money to take the pressure off, as well as donating into my two friends, Emery Lynch and Shannon Elizabeth Newell's scholarship funds. So they're going to be donating about $1 for every mile I walk. The walk is roughly 22 to 24,000 miles, depending on a lot of things. And that should take me about 5 years to walk. If I walk 15 miles a day, that's 5,450 miles in a year. But I'll also be taking breaks, maybe in Uruguay with some family, maybe in Lima with a friend. So there's a big variance, and I'm in no rush. My dad, extremely excited for me. He's kind of a free spirit in his own right. And my mom, having a tough time with it, as she naturally would. It's her baby leaving. My sister's excited for me. My girlfriend is excited for me. Overall, very positive, good things coming from everyone. Even the whole town is getting behind me. I'm very grateful for that. It's not even a choice for me. I chose maybe 8 years ago when I stood up in speech and communications class and said, "I'm going to walk around the world, and you may not believe me, but I'm going to do it." And that was my choice. I made it for myself 8 years ago. For 8 years, the dream of walking around the world has consumed me. It began, unfortunately, after my friend Anne-Marie's passing. Her passing shook something loose inside me and led me to the World Walk. Initially, the World Walk was a superficial and hasty way to see the world. I knew I wanted to travel, and I knew I didn't have any money, so walking seemed like a solution. But by college, the World Walk had grown. I had a map on my wall with a World Walk logo pinned to it. I worked with a professor to gather sponsors. I told a few, people about my plans. Throughout college, the World Walk seeped into my identity. Out of college, though the World Walk remained only a thought, I made sacrifices for it. I stayed at home while others were moving out. I left my best friend and in the process lost another friend who I've known since birth. I didn't do these things because I had a choice. I do them because the World Walk isn't a choice for me. The walk is a wild wolf in my heart that I can't bring myself to starve. The wolf is demanding and certain, and though sometimes the wolf has brought me pain, I'm glad to have fed it. I'm glad to be consumed by it. It brings me life. In just the few weeks leading up to this fundraiser, I've seen enough generosity to convince me for a lifetime that man is good. A few months ago, I came to Tom Marchetti with a bicycle cart and the modest ambition of having an aluminum arm modified so I could pull the cart by my belt. But after telling Tom my plans, he not only said he'd build a custom cart, but that he'd get me sponsors and throw me a fundraiser. I now have the cart. I'm in the fundraiser and have Wildfire Radio, Severino's Pasta, and Philadelphia Signco sponsoring me. A year ago, after fizzled attempts at gathering sponsors, I was entirely prepared to walk out my front door April 2nd with little to no money and as a complete unknown. Perhaps that willingness is why I have so much support now. Still, I never imagined that everyone would get behind me like they have. Everyone's immense generosity makes me feel guilty. Everyone has been so good to me and I have little to give in return. The only thing I can give, for the time being, is my dream. I hope it's enough. I won't let you down. I can't. I'm consumed. The wild wolf lives inside me. Anne-Marie and Shannon live inside me. Thank you.